I guess you might be wondering what on earth is going on here. Yes, that is a bride stuck in a lake during her pre-wedding photo session in Western Norway. Yeah, that was not a part of the plan, but it surely will be a memory for a lifetime. This week back in September had even more in store, so let me take you with me. First to Loen, where I photographed this adventurous pre-wedding, then to Sunnfjord for a short maternity session, and then to Oslo, where I spent a few days with my best friend in the capital. Before we jump into behind the scenes, let's talk about what a pre-wedding actually is. Because if you are from Europe or from the United States, this might be completely new to you. So, pre-weddings are essentially popular in countries like China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, Malaysia, and to some degree South Korea and Japan. It's a huge tradition there. What happens is, a few months before the actual wedding day, bride and groom-to-be travel somewhere beautiful, like Norway, Iceland, Italy or New Zealand. And they take wedding photos in their full outfits. The big dress, the suit, the bouquet, the whole thing. Kinda similar to an adventure elopement, just without the ceremony. Then, when they go back home and have their traditional wedding with all the guests, tea ceremonies, outfit changes, the dinner and the party, these adventure photos are displayed during the reception. Bride and groom show them on a big screen while the guests are eating, and sometimes they even print huge portraits to decorate the entrance. And because the wedding day itself is usually quite busy, there is not a huge focus on portraits on the actual wedding day, so the pre-wedding shoot becomes their main set of photos together. Ready to rock! So let me bring you along and show you how that looks like in real life. This is Jovyn and Dexter. I picked them up at their Airbnb after they got ready, pretty much the same way I would on a normal elopement morning. They had their bags, their picnic food, champagne, you know, all the essentials for an adventurous day in the mountains of Norway. We started with a hike. Not all pre-wedding couples go hiking. A lot of them prefer easier access locations. But these two were true heroes. They hiked the whole trail in full wedding attire. On the top we had a beautiful fjord view and these charming old grassy huts, perfect for a photo session. After that we hiked all the way down and took Loen skylift, a cable car, up to another mountain top. It was quite windy there, so we made the photo session very short, and after some wind-swept photos, Jovyn and Dexter set up a little picnic with another amazing view. Our next stop was a waterfall location, where they popped up champagne and sprayed it around. And you know, champagne spray photos never get old. And then the grand finale of the day, the lake. After a bit of back and forth, Jovyn and Dexter decided to jump in the lake, in wedding attire, into a glacier lake, in September, in Norway. So we did a quick risk assessment, made a plan, and they jumped, and it was epic. But there was something we didn't plan for. Jovyn's dress was super tight at the legs, which means she couldn't actually swim. Combine that with the shock of ice-cold water and she ended up stuck by the pier.
How is she doing?
She's alright.
She's not talking.
She's in a bit of a shock.
I can imagine. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, then I'll focus on photographing.
But we were right there. Dexter climbed out and helped her out of the lake in under 2.5 minutes. I know it looks dramatic here on the video, but I checked it and the whole thing, the jump, the swimming, the rescue, took under 2.5 minutes in total.
Okay, I'll go get my cameras off and I'll...
We got you, we got you.
Jovyn came out soaked, freezing, with mud all over the dress, but maybe that's the best part of the story.
Let's get you dressed. Wow.
Later in the evening, I drove a couple of hours to Sunnfjord for a maternity session.
Good morning! I woke up early today to scout some locations in a new place called Sunnfjord in western Norway. So now I'm checking some cool places for my couple I'm gonna photograph. See you!
This lovely couple from the United States found me randomly on Instagram and asked if I shoot anything other than weddings and elopements. And I do! By pure luck, we were in the same area at the same time, so we made it happen. Here you can watch me photographing them behind the scenes, and then I'll show you some pictures. From there, I headed to Oslo, where my best friend Lena lives. I haven't seen her in almost a year now. We have been long-distance best friends for the last 15 years or so, and it was so fun to meet her again.
Kind of. Это что это за сбор обуви? Який стиль? Який стиль оставляться? Fancy lady goes to work with her fancy apartment with ducks outside.
When Lena went to work, I went to a yoga class here in Oslo. The class is called Kundalini Yoga. This yoga practice helps you awaken your inner energy and deepen body-mind connection, as well as activate life force energy, also called Kundalini energy. I really love this type of yoga, and not so many yoga studios offer this type, so whenever I have a chance, I come to this specific studio. And then I visited some dangerous shops. Dangerous in terms of them sucking your money out of your pockets.
Finally, she's serving food to me. After all the years of snitching. Cheers.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked this one. Tell me in the comments which part you enjoyed the most. As always, leave me a thumbs up, write a comment, ask a question, and subscribe to my channel. I'm making videos similar to this one almost every week, so I believe you can find something cool and inspirational very often. Bye bye for now, and see you in the next episode.